Hey viewers, welcome back. Today we'll read about tanks. For thousands of years, our ancestors have tried to utilize run of rainwater by building tanks. We have evidence of tanks being built and used for agriculture from the time of megaliths. You will also read about Kakatiya kings who built a large number of tanks in Telangana. This has enabled extension of agriculture into dry regions. To this day, most of the villages in these regions have at least one or two major tanks. How were the tanks built? The tanks were usually built by building a strong wall of stones and mud across a small stream in such a way that with a wall on just one side, a large lake could be formed. Tanks were sometimes built by a king, sometimes by a military leader or nayaka, or often by the people of the village themselves. Usually, every village preserved the memory of those who were responsible for building tanks through stories or temples or festivals. In building the tank, everyone in the village contributes towards expenses and labor. All the people in the village maintain the tank together by repairing the tank bunt, which is also called as the tank wall, or removing the silt from the tank bed. They also ensure that no one stopped the water from flowing into the tank. They also appointed a person to regulate this use of water from the tank. The particular person is called Nirati or Nirukatte Manisi. How did the tanks help? Tanks helped the people not only by giving them and their animals drinking water but also in irrigating their fields in such a way that during drought years they could raise at least some crops. The tanks also helped to increase the water level in the wells nearby. After the rain stopped and the tank water decreased, the tank bed could be used for raising some crops. The most important thing is that tanks help to prevent run of rainwater and erosion of topsoils. Every year, people would collect tank silt and use it in their fields to fertilize the soil. We should remember that no one person owned the tanks and they belonged to all the people of the village. Thus, they benefited not one or two people but all the villages. Decline of tanks in our times. During the last 20 or 30 years, tanks have been neglected and have been allowed to break down. Repairs to the tanks and desolating, etc have not been done regularly. People also have gradually taken over the tank land for building houses or for agriculture. As a result, in almost every part of the state, we see a sad state of dry tanks lying uncared for. Instead of caring for the tanks, we have been digging deeper and deeper tubes, well at a great expense. But they only benefit a few and a long run deplete the water resources on the other land. Tanks built resources for all. Thanks for watching friends. Till then, take care. Meet you next video. Bye.